Thanks everybody, and especially thanks to Alexis and the team for inviting me. I'm super happy that this event is so close to my hometown. So I'm from Bonn, which is quite close to here, and the company I'm leading, IOX, is in Düsseldorf, also not far away from here. And there's an interesting story. I mean, for the German ones, they probably know why it's interesting. Because the two founders of IOX are from Cologne, and they founded a company in Düsseldorf. It's just, I think, the first time this has ever happened in history. Yeah, so I always have been a builder from the day I can think of, and even in school I've done already some programming stuff, and I kind of lost this a little bit over time. I studied business administration, and when the whole no-code thing came up a couple of years ago, I started to dig into building again, and I'm super happy that I can now combine this personal interest with my business interest. If you like, please feel free to connect on LinkedIn. My talk will be about process optimization with no-code and IoT, and I will give you a little bit of insights how we as a company that is focusing on IoT stuff has moved into no-code recently, and why we have done this, and why we think that this is a good way for our customers. So first of all, what is IOX? So we have two brands, IOX and SmartClick. IOX is a company from Düsseldorf that is developing IoT solutions. Let's say you are, for example, a manufacturer of windows and you want to make them connected and smart, then we are a good company to get in contact with to build smart products out of this. So we're doing electronic development, embedded development, back-end, front-end, all the stuff. And a couple of years ago we founded a second brand for our own products, which is called SmartClick. And with SmartClick, we are providing plug-and-play devices to our customers. So no individual development, but off-the-shelf stuff ready to use. When I talk about IoT, I just give you a little bit of insight what we are talking about. So showing you a little bit our products. We have a smart button that can be used for triggering processes like ordering processes. If there's a shelf that is empty, you can click on a button to order a new material. And this is also the product I will be talking about a little bit. We have a smart controller that controls electronic devices, where you can remotely measure how much energy is it consuming. Are there any spikes in electrical consumptions that might indicate a problem with this device, and you can remotely turn on and off the power, which is, for example, used in our new product, which is called billboard control, that can be used for out-of-home advertisement to remotely control this. And another product, as an example, is our sensor platform, which is sensors that you can put into different locations to track temperature, humidity, CO2, and a couple of other measurements. So now quickly about you, so that I know who am I talking to. Who of you has some idea what IoT is about? And who of you has experience with IoT? Okay, very interesting. So I will give you a quick intro into IoT, so that we're talking about the same thing, and I hope you can take some of this info with you. Then I will talk about our journey from code to no-code. Then I need your help, actually. We'll talk about this at the end, and we are also having a no-code week challenge for the next 2 days prepared, so that you can actually build something with IoT, and that's the last part of my presentation. So IoT, what are the challenges with IoT, and why do other companies need, for example, us to deal with this? IoT has a problem that the devices that you connect are often located in various environments. Could be some of them are under the ground, like in basements. Could be that you have, in some cases, on-site personnel that is available that can fix stuff if something is broken. In other cases, you don't have on-site personnel. You might have accessible or non-accessible infrastructures. For example, if you have a product that is Wi-Fi connected, then you need to have access to the Wi-Fi network, which is maybe okay for like B2C products. But in B2B, if somebody buys a Wi-Fi product, they need to go to their IT system administrator and ask for the access. And they might say, no, because of security reasons, you're not allowed to do that. So all of these things you need to take care of when you're deploying IoT services. Some other stuff, but just as an example. When we talk about technologies, and I bet you have heard some of these, so Wi-Fi is probably something you know, LTE or 5G is something you know from the mobile phone, Bluetooth, something you've probably heard of, but how do they differ? What are the specialities of these? And one way to distinct them is by power consumption. So there are some technologies that are very power efficient. So they're made for be used by devices that are battery powered, and other technologies like Wi-Fi or LTE. This is not for like very long battery usage, but rather for devices where you either have a power plug or you can recharge the device very often. And the other thing is the differentiation between do you need a local gateway or not. So you know that with Wi-Fi, you need a router that can fail sometimes and you need to set it up again. And with Bluetooth or Zigbee, you also need something like that where your device can connect to. And on the other side, you have the technologies that are provided by the telecommunications companies. And here you have, as I said, LTE and 5G. But those two technologies are the ones that we are specialized in. It's narrowband IoT and LTE-M that are mainly used for IoT use cases. So you don't need local gateways. You don't need to take care of the infrastructure. The service provider is doing that for you. And the technologies are also very, very efficient in power consumption. So depending on what you're doing, you can have a device up and running for a couple of years without the need to change the batteries. If you implement IoT stuff, you need to take care of lots of things. And this is also like, just to give you an example, you have devices and logistics. So you need to find the right devices. You need to order them. You need to install them. You need to manage the stock. You need to take care of the connectivity, and as I said, either with gateways or routers, or if you have devices that are connected to the mobile internet, then you need to take care of SIM cards and provisioning. Once the devices are installed, you need to take care of the IoT management. So devices might fail, and you need to detect this and exchange them, and so on and so forth. And last but not least, business integration. So especially in B2B, with B2B, you don't, like IoT doesn't make any sense if you are not able to include this into your processes. And this is where we have specialized in integration of IoT into business processes. So that's where I would like to start. Where's our journey from code to no-code? With the first devices and the first platform we have offered, we have specialized in supplying IoT to software developers. So this is one of our customers. They are providing software to medicine refrigerators and to rescue stations. So the rescue stations need to make sure that the medicine is stored at the right temperature. Otherwise, they cannot use this. And with our system, they take just a temperature sensor. They don't need to take care of any local infrastructure. They can just put the temperature sensor into the refrigerator and take our REST API, include this into their system, and they can track like each medicine refrigerator in all the rescue stations across Europe. So for the software developer, it's super easy because they're using that what the software developer can use, the REST API, and they don't have to take care of anything else. So when we're talking to bigger companies, that, and we're mainly talking to to the departments like operations department, facility management, production, and so on. Where they see we have a really interesting use case for IoT. They have the problem that they need to go back to their IT, and the IT has probably other things to do. It's often like, yeah, we have to develop a new CRM system or a new SAP. We don't have time to take care of integrating the stuff. And that's where we came up with the whole topic of no-code, because what we are offering is is a solution where the customer even doesn't need any technical skills or programming skills to use IoT. So what we are doing is we are connecting the devices with the backend and stuff to the like major no-code platforms like Make, Zapier, and Microsoft Power Automate, where our customers can immediately use those devices. So they can order a device from our website, or when talking to us, they receive the devices pre-configured, turn them on, and they can start building the apps in Make, for example. So how does this look like? And I give you one example with this beautiful button that we have here. The use case is you have a shelf with some material on this, and you put the button next to the shelf, and as soon as the shelf is empty, normally the employee would need to go to the purchasing organization, maybe write an email or something like this, and ask for new material. Now the employee can click the button. The device is connected via mobile internet, and it can trigger the process in Make. So we have built a Make app with different interaction possibilities. So one option is that the Make process starts by a button trigger, and then you can connect various programs with this. So for example, you can immediately go to SAP and order the material. You can inform the customer or some employees via email. And you can also change the display on the button. So there's a small e-paper display on there which could say that was successful, order with the ID XYZ was successfully managed. We are mainly using this at the moment for showing customers what kind of possibilities our API has and how easy it is to build something. Like mainly our customers are building the software themselves, but we start to see the first customers that are actually using no-code for doing that. And I would like to show you one example. One of our customers, BASF Personal Care and Nutrition, that's using the button, and they're not only using this for like business, like directly business related stuff, but also for like the surrounding stuff. So they're using the button here to build an app, and they have done this in Microsoft Power Automate and Power Apps to build an app to reorder drinks for their facilities. So they have multiple locations, and when water is empty, they can use the button to reorder drinks, and this is shown in the dashboard. And one central person is then taking care of the orders. Yeah, so this is a short intro in what IoT and no-code can do if you combine these. And as I said, we need your help. And as I wrote in the WhatsApp channel already, I'm super happy that we have launched on Product Hunt today. So we have announced our Smart Click IoT app for Make today on Product Hunt. Thanks a lot. And if you don't know Product Hunt, it's a community to show off new trends and new products. And it's about voting. So the more people vote for our product, the more visibility it gets, and the more people will see it. So it would be super cool if you could scan the QR code and upvote our product. Yeah, and then last but not least, I just included a GIF because I think that's a cool thing I learned from the speakers before. I would like to hand out some buttons for you to play around in the next days. For this, we have set up a challenge. So you have 2 days time to create your own flow with Make and test the smart tick button. And it's about, I don't know, about revolutionary, impressive, productive, genius, or funny flow to build something with Make. And we have a short workshop session on Thursday afternoon at 4 p.m. To show off your results and also give some feedback on this. I would like you to post a screenshot and share your experience on LinkedIn. And yeah, on Thursday, the winner will receive a button with free usage of the Smart Click app and an Amazon voucher. So if you would like to join, scan the QR code, register for this, and I hope I have enough buttons with me. Otherwise, I will bring some more tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah. So I have them here tonight, so we can hand them out. Yeah, thanks a lot for your attention, and